Right, so I hope this is recording, I think. But in this video, I'm gonna guys talk about ways to make money on YouTube. Shorts, YouTube Shorts, how to make money. Everyone knows about ad revenue and everyone aspires to earn, thousands of dollars through ad revenue, but there are a lot more ways, and some of them by far are, in my opinion, way easier than ad revenue, because ad revenue is very unreliable. But inside of this video, I'm going to tell you guys the ways to make money, ranking from easiest all the way to the hardest. I've made money from literally all of these things, so I know the ins and outs better than anyone else. But yeah, I'm not gonna dive too much into it. I'm gonna show you guys exactly here. So yeah, let's without further ado, let's kick things off. Right, ways to make money on YouTube Shorts. Let's do this. Easiest, in my opinion, is acquiring clients for video editing, social media managing, etc. Right? By the way, getting clients, whoever doesn't understand clients, you basically work for other people, right? It's kind of like a job, but it's kind of like a freelance job. So you don't clock in or anything. You get paid based on how many videos you make, and it's all online. It's not offline or anything, right? You find someone that needs your service, that needs video editing, that needs content distribution, and you work for them. It's easier than ad revenue. It's easier than clipping campaigns, all of the things that we're going to discuss. This is the most easiest. The reason I say this, right? Clients, if you get a proper person that wants this type of work and is able to pay you every single month based on a retainer, you're basically on YouTube Shorts, everyone is getting paid based on performance. Client acquisition, right? Working for other people is one of those things where even if you don't deliver that much, just because you have been giving this responsibility, and you're just putting out content, completing the task, you'll still get paid, right? Especially when you're starting out. If you have a client or two, even if you don't deliver results and you're still making YouTube Shorts for them, making content, yada yada yada, they'll still pay you because you are making content for them, right? You don't have to get them crazy amounts of views. Of course, if you can, go for it, but it's not obligated or anything. You have to, bust your ass a little bit to find people to work for. But when you have, some sort of a solid network, maybe you can, refer people, friends and stuff like that. Clients is very easy, man. If you just deliver on what you promised, not even deliver great results. Literally, I've seen people working for I'm not gonna name anyone. They make such bad videos for that person, they still get paid, just because that person is so busy. He just wants to get content uploaded onto his channel, right? So he's like, nah, I don't care. Content is being uploaded, everything is nice and perfect. He doesn't care, right? He doesn't care about the nitty gritty, if he's getting views or not. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. So it's very easy. The hardest part is literally just the acquisition of a client. Next, we're going to go to clipping campaigns. You guys can see here, clipping campaigns. This is now a performance income source, you can say, right? You're getting paid based on how well your content performs. By the way, for people who don't know what clipping campaigns is, it's basically, let's explain it this way. This is a person, right? This person says, hey, I have this money and I want to get a lot of eyeballs on myself. Now, they are creators, right? People like us, right? We're like, hey, yo, we can get you views, give us that money. But now, because there are so many of them, right? It's just millions of these people. What this person will do is go to a website such as WOP, such as Viro, and he will basically say, hey, I am putting this bucket of money, right? Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, boom, 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 bunch of money. Like, let's say, there's the budget is of $20,000 and you are going to get paid 0.2 or 0.5 dollars per 1,000 views, right? That's a very realistic CPM for decent campaigns. That's pretty good, actually, right? 50 cents. I would at least recommend have 50 cents, right, of a CPM or RPM, whatever you call it. So what happens, this person has put his money here, and now these people are going to flock to this money, right? What they're going to do is they're going to create content given by this person, right? Obviously, this person will give some sort of a drive link or whatever that these people can access. They're going to go to these editors. They're going to go to this and they're going to just start uploading content. Whatever instruction this person has given, they're just going to publish content on YouTube. They're going to publish content on TikTok. I don't know how the logo is of TikTok, if I'm being honest. They're going to publish content on Instagram. They're going to publish content on X, Facebook, all of these platforms, right? And they're just going to try to get as many views as possible, right? Farm it, right? That's what I do. And not only I upload here, I upload here. So basically my short has 5 chances to go viral, right? By the way, if you guys don't know, something which does not go viral here doesn't mean it won't go viral on TikTok, Instagram, X, and Facebook, right? It can still do really well. So please make sure to upload everywhere. That's the job of a clipper. They're going to try to get as many views as possible, right? So let's say this person is X. This person manages to get, let's say this person gets 1 million views, right? This person gets 1 million views. Combined, he has generated 1 million views on this person's content. Now from this $20,000, this person is going to get paid $500, right? $500 is going to get paid to this person because he got the creator 1 million views. From this pot of money, he's going to get $500. So now the budget remaining is $15,000. And this is just going to go on and on and on. And people are going to farm as much views as possible. And they're just going to farm everything. This person gets the views. These people make the money. It's a fair win-win exchange. That's how clipping works, right? So this, I would say, way harder. Clipping campaigns is way harder than clients, but it's still, clipping campaigns is still pretty easy because you're not, forcing anyone to buy anything or things like that. You just have to get views. That's literally, you just have to get a lot of views. Clipping campaigns, that's why last week I made like $700 extra on top. Even if you're semi decent, clipping campaigns work really well. People are making a couple $1,000s a month every single month from these things. The top clipping websites I would recommend are Whop and Viro. I personally do Viro only. Whop is a pretty fishy site, if I'm being honest. It's not the site's problem. It's just that some people on Whop are like scam a lot, and like big names like Mike Malak and Quavo, I remember, was trying to clip and he didn't pay out anyone. People are complaining a lot. Mike Malak as well, he got under a bunch of fire. Next up, we've got ad revenue, probably one of the most, like literally, if not the most popular source of income to earn from YouTube Shorts. Everyone looks to ad revenue as the holy grail of making money online. Ad revenue, for those of you who don't know about this, you must be living under a rock, but basically YouTube, Facebook, platforms like these basically pay you per 1,000 views because ads are running on these platforms, and YouTube decides to pay out creators because on the creators videos ads are being placed, so creators are kind of obligated to get compensated because ads are literally being played on their videos. Ad revenue, in my opinion, is very unreliable. I've told this a bajillion times. Ad revenue is fucking atrocious. YouTube does not care about you. Whenever it's like, oh, this is not good for our platform, let me just demonetize you. Your source of income, it just disappeared like that. I know this because right now my channel is demonetized. My channel continues to get millions of views, but my channel right now is making $0 a month. But I don't care because I have businesses, I have other things going on, so I don't prioritize ad revenue at all. Ad revenue still is a very good source of income. I'm not gonna lie. If your channel is getting a lot of views, you follow the policies, you don't get banned, you're making very good money. People are making $10,000, $25,000, $50,000 a month off of just making YouTube Shorts. It's crazy out here. So ad revenue is still very good, but it's very unreliable. You're basically on the mercy of YouTube, not to ban you, not to demonetize you, not to terminate you. One wrong mistake can literally cost you thousands of dollars just because you didn't do one thing right. So ad revenue, I personally think, is very unreliable. Still, it is a very good source of income. By the way, speaking of that, ad revenue, YouTube has basically announced an update of how they're gonna look at channels, how they're gonna vet it and decide whether this channel can be monetized or not. They're going to demonetize it. I have a full bulletproof guide on how to make sure that your channel gets monetized or stays monetized inside of this new YouTube update, which is available completely for free. You can click the link below to access it inside of my free Viral Shorts community. Let's go to number 4, which is affiliates. Okay, so now we're going into the business territory, right? The territory where you have to make a person pull out their wallet, pull out their card, enter their card info, and purchase something. And for those of you, by the way, who don't know what affiliates is, basically you have a product. For example, I'm selling a product. I'm selling this, right? A mouse. And I say to you, hey, I have, in my stock, in my inventory, I have 5,000 of these. I want you to take all of them. And these cost $50 each. Every time you make a sale, you'll get $20 off of this $50, right? So that's an affiliate, right? You're an affiliate of this product. This is where things get hard. But if you can do this, you're going to make a lot of money. You're going to make a lot of money, right? Because affiliates, I've literally seen a person make $50,000 in 24 hours. That person was inside of the real world. I don't know if you're watching this, shout out. I forgot his name, and probably no one knows his name because inside of the real world, it's a system where basically the person's name is masked by a random ass name. But I legit saw it. Through affiliates. That person made $50,000. I'm talking about the New Year's campaign of 2024 when this happened, I believe. $50,000 in one day. So affiliates is crazy. But again, it's a whole nother tier of difficulty because you're now telling a person to pull out their card and pay you, right? And you're going to make a commission off of that. I recommend it, right? If you can affiliate on Skool offers really cool, really solid affiliate bonuses, right? I think Skool gives 40%. So if you make a person join Skool for $100 a month, you're making $40 every single month. It's not like it's a one-time sale or anything. So find platforms that generously pay you, right? It's not a one-time sale or anything, and they're continuing to pay money to these companies, but you just make money one time. You're not getting a monthly commission. That I don't like, and I think the real world has that as well, which I don't like. So if anyone from the real world is watching this, please fix that. Everyone should be able to make money every single month because they brought that customer in. So yeah, affiliates, very, very good source of income, and I do make some money here as well. Now the hardest is product. Having a product through shorts, having a product in general, right? This is business, right? This is business. You now are inside of business, ladies and gentlemen. This is a completely different game. Most people are not starting a business through YouTube Shorts. It's hard. It's not for everyone. And yeah, like I've said, I make money from all of these, continue to make money from all of these, and by far having a business through short form is the hardest. Literally, I spend hours and hours and hours a day trying to learn how to make sure this business is profitable, more profitable, how to scale, how to market, all of these things, running ads, all of these things. It's a pain in the ass, but it pays off once you understand how you should do it. But I'm still in the developing phase. But like business, for example, I have a Skool community. People have like preset packs. People have editing tutorials that they give out. Business is by far having some sort of a product that you're selling to other people through your content is the hardest thing that you can do. Because once you get in this, you're gonna be like, okay, how do I make sure that I scale this, market this, sales, etc., etc. Like, but again, the hardest thing in my opinion, when you make this happen, it's the most rewarding thing, right? It's not like it's the hardest and it's the most hardest to earn in as well. It's the most hardest to earn in as well. But if you understand how to market a product, how to sell a product, you're gonna make the most money here. The most, like, it's not gonna even be close to clipping campaigns, to ad revenue. You're going to be making money on easy mode, right? So that's why I do sell a product as well, because I know it will pay off eventually. So that was my video, right? Easiest is clients acquisition. Literally get clients as soon as possible. How to do that, you guys can join through the link below. It's completely free. The community is free. So if you need a help getting clients, I can help you out through the chats for free. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, found it useful. Make sure to subscribe, join the community. We'll see you guys inside of the next video.